Okay, and we're live. Okay, so howdy, Immortallium here, and with me right now are Jordan, Jordan
Hello.
Bradford, and oh wait, actually one second, I need to just sort one thing out. I made a mistake here. There we go. Jordan Bradford, and I have a friend with me right now called Duality Kun. Pitch. And we should probably just do a quick introduction to each to our channels first before we do our actual gameplay. So I'm Immortallium. I'm running this event. I have two channels, Immortallium and Immortallium's Events, which you're watching right now. And I like to cover anime, manga, light novels, discussions, etc., etc. Jordan?
Hello, my name's Jordan. I run a channel, Naruto Kunjitsu, which I'll probably post down in the comments in a little while. And I just do anime and manga related stuff.
Okay, cool. And Duality, do you want to mention? Nothing. Duality does nothing on YouTube, basically. He just
I have approximately 20 favorites and no uploads.
Yes, no uploads. That's the main thing I took from that. And we're playing a game today called Long Live the Queen. Long Live the Queen is a visual novel / RPG where decisions are made, and we have to build up stats in order to make our lead character survive all the way to the end. She has to live all 40 weeks to get to her coronation.
That all?
Yes, all 40 of them. So we're going to start, and I'll help guide Jordan through this because he's never played this before. I'm going to kind of take a back seat for the moment, kind of let you guys. Also, I want audience participation if you can. I would love comments, and maybe I've set up the Q&A tab, so if you have like a question you want to ask, that'll work perfectly well. And I'm looking forward to hearing your guys' opinions and what you want us to do. Basically, I'm taking a back seat. I'll let everything kind of work together. And once we are in trouble and need to actually make some progress, I'll kind of come in because I've completed this game twice out of like 30 times or something. So this is a tough game.
Because you're a glutton for punishment like that.
Yes, game is quite punishing.
I mean, like,
do you mind if we start, Jordan? Sorry?
I says, with you taking the back seat, the blood's going to be on your hands, okay, for like the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, poor little lead character. So we'll get started now, and I'll help kind of guide you through just kind of like how to begin it and all, and then we'll kind of make some progress then, okay?
No problem.
So, start game. Oh, I'll read out what I can see because probably on my screen on any of yours. So, we're introduced to Jocelyn, King Dowager, Duke of Carolus, Calores, sorry. We're almost home. Your room is just the way you left it. And I'll just put this up. For each character that we're introduced to, we're able to see this, what age he is, who he's related to. The related to is particularly important, as you can imagine. Right. So I'll just bring this up each time a new character comes along. His wife is Fidelia, Queen of Nova. His brother is Armand, Duke of Mozamba, and his daughter is Elodie, age 14, with who we are. We're Elodie. And here's Elodie, or Sowls. As you can see, she is age 14. I'm single, thank God. Father Jocelyn, King Dowager of Nova, Duke of Carolus. Mother Fidelia, Queen of Nova, deceased. Paternal uncle Armand, Duke of Mozamba, and maternal uncle Laurent, Duke of Merva. As you can see, she's sad. I know it's hard to leave your school and all your friends, but I've arranged the best possible tutors for every subject. You'll have to work hard this year to prepare yourself before your 15th birthday, but I know you can do it. You'll learn quickly and you'll make a wonderful queen. It's what your mother would have wanted. This is not what mother would have wanted. She wouldn't have wanted to die and leave me.
Well, generally people don't want to do that.
Yes, that's a good point. No, she wouldn't, but sometimes bad things happen. We have to pick up and carry on. Wait, what? All of Nova depends on us.
Look 14 as well.
Sorry?
Why does Jocelyn also look 14?
He's yeah, he does.
Oh my God! Could you imagine that?
It said 33 a while ago, but yeah, I know what you mean. He looks very youthful for 33. Sigh. I will be here to guide you until your coronation. The decisions you make are ultimately up to you. Come, your maids are awaiting.
Wonder if there's a black butler in there somewhere.
Come
Come on.
Anyway, basically, since this is your first time and possibly some viewers' first time, I'm going to go through the Tell Me More. And if they don't cover anything, I'll just briefly mention it, okay?
No problem. Let's do this.
If this is your first time playing, you should read this brief introduction. So you will be controlling Elodie, the almost Queen of Nova, as she tries to prepare for her coronation. To do that, she needs to take classes every week in order to raise her skills. Because the skills she learns will provide different choices in the ongoing plot. Learning the right skills can mean the difference between life and death. You also need to keep an eye on Elodie's mood. Mood. What is it?
Mood. That is a new word.
With her mother's tragic death, Elodie is not very happy right now. Quite obviously. The mood button will take you to the emotion screen for more details. And here we are. Elodie is feeling both afraid and depressed, but her strongest emotion is depressed. If she becomes more cheerful to cancel out the depression, her strongest emotion will be afraid. Elodie's current mood affects her ability to learn. It will give her a bonus to some skills and a penalty to others. Let's take a look at the skills screen now. Wait till you see the amount of skills in this. All of those skills. Can you imagine?
Those skills.
What?
Skills are...
I'm just looking at Jordan's face and it's like, oh my sweet mother of zombie Jesus.
She's 14.
There's loads of them, yeah. So skills are broken into 4 main categories: social, physical, intellectual, and mystical. Inside these categories are skill sets, groups of 3 related skills. You start with 0 in all skills. Every week, Elodie can study 2 skills. Normally, she earns 2 points in a skill for every weekday that she studies. So if she studies history, she will earn 2 points by 5 days equals 10 points.
Right.
Because Elodie is depressed, she has a -2 penalty to the social skill set, conversation. She doesn't feel like talking to people right now. If she studies conversation, she will earn 2 -2 points per day. That is 0 points. However, she has a +1 to the expression skill set. If she studies one of the expression skills, she will earn 2 + 1 points per day, which means 3 points a day, 15 points for the week.
Right.
If you study a skill you have a penalty for, you could be wasting your time and not learning anything. If you study a skill you have bonuses for, you will learn much faster than normal, which is where the moods come in. All of these bonuses and penalties will change when Elodie's mood changes. She can also gain bonuses to skills by studying related skills. Check the skill screen every week to see your current bonuses. So basically, I'll just explain that a little. If you you know how I mentioned like there's 4 categories of skills. Each time you learn a skill in that, there is a kind of a universal improvement for learning all those other skills, which kind of makes sense. If you're good at reflexes, you'll get some kind of benefit for learning swords, and but it benefits you a lot more learning like other weapons, and then you get more bonuses for that. There's lots of bonuses. That's the way to put it, and we want to try to maximize that as much so that we can gain as many skills as possible. I just want to point out it's impossible to gain all these skills in one game. We're gonna have to pick and choose.
Impossible, you say.
Once you know your mood, skills... Sorry?
Says impossible, you say. I'm just going to train falcons. That's the skill we're going to be focusing on today.
Well, it's your choice. And the audience's choice. I'm not sure if they've commented at all yet, but I'll check after we do all this. Once you know your mood, skills, bonuses, and penalties, you're ready to choose your classes for the week. The classes screen breaks down sets by grade. For your morning and evening classes, when you select the skill tree, options in that set will appear on the right side of the screen. Choose a class option for both morning and evening classes, then click the Done button, which will appear in the lower right corner. As you play through the story, you will sometimes see feedback bubbles appearing over the text. These tell you what's happening behind the scenes. Now this, I would argue, is the most important thing in the entire game. These bubbles.
They annoy me so much.
Yeah, basically... you gain extra options, or she makes different actions based on the skill she has. So, for example, see that there? Okay, so that's to do with mood. So, bubbles like these will show you when LD's mood is being altered by events, which happens a lot. And there, for example, there's a test, history failed. So you have to have a certain number of skill points in history in order to pass that test. And if you don't have enough, you fail. Some skills have like partial success, but generally it's either you fail it or you succeed in it. and
Okay.
you get different decisions, all that, based on that. Bubbles like these will show you when the story is changing based on what skills Elodie has learned so far. If the test fails, there is some option being missed because she doesn't have enough points in that skill yet. This feedback is very helpful in figuring out different options to try. But if you don't want to see it, you can turn the bubbles off in the preferences menu. I cannot imagine ever playing in that form. I mean, I need to see all the bubbles.
After like 2 times of not like playing until I died, just like giving it a whack, after I kept seeing the bubbles pop up, it just got on my nerves so much that I missed something that I would have to go back and try and like tailor her skills as much as I could for that situation.
But then
of course another one would come up and I'd be like, for God's sake!
Yeah, let's kind of take it one step at a time. So now get ready to become a queen. Okay, and now we're into the actual game. So I'm going to cover 1 or 2 things that they didn't cover, just to kind of cover some stuff. So one thing I just want to point out is, do you see where it says outfit?
Yeah.
Basically, once you get enough skill, enough skill points in a certain skill set, she'll gain an outfit. Now these outfits aren't necessarily they're not superfluous. The point of them is that you get like a +10 bonus to your skills in that. So if you only have this uniform which does nothing and another outfit, you're going to want to equip that outfit immediately. And then once you have a number of outfits, you're going to be able to tailor make like whatever skills you want. Like, do you want more military for this moment, etc., etc.
Okay.
It's quite complicated.
Yep.
Now, an update since last time is they didn't have. Do you see where it says current mood depressed and what it's a bonus to and a penalty to?
Yep.
They didn't have that last time. That's something they introduced now. So hopefully that'll make it easier. I know everyone was demanding that simply because they wanted to know what mood affected what stuff. Logical, I guess. So and I think that's everything I need to cover for the moment. If there's anything else we need to cover quickly, I'll cover that very quickly.
Okay.
I'm just gonna check the YouTube comments very quick just to see if anyone's commented yet, just to see what they think. I don't think any comments as of yet. Let me just refresh the page.
Well, there's at least 2 people watching.
Yeah. Okay, so no comments as of yet. So if Jordan, it's completely up to you. What do we do? So, okay, let's start out with. Okay. First thing first, we're gonna have to do like what class. Okay, you might want to look at what skills you might want to learn, and then you will have to go to classes to learn them. You know?
Yeah. Let's do that.
So, you mentioned falconry.
Falcons. Yeah, animal handling.
Yes. Okay, so you'll want to focus. Okay, basically there's 2 classes: a day class and an evening class. One of those will be falcons. Do you want the other one to be falcons? You'll learn falcons twice as fast, or do you want to spread that over some other skills?
I think we should spread it. Let's go for history for world.
History for world, perfect. Okay, so classes. Okay, it doesn't really matter whether something's a morning class or an evening class. So I'll start off with history for the world, world history, and what was the other one? Animal handling, falconry. Okay.
Falcon punch! God. I have to
That's
make
what
a joke. I'm sorry.
Okay, so history. Each time you gain 10 points in this, you get some dialogue that pops up, and generally skills, like they activate for every 10 points. So you look at a globe of the world, reading names of places so distant you can't remember ever hearing about them. Another area is left blank because no explorer venturing there has ever returned.
Dun dun dun.
You visit the Muse and learn about different kinds of trainable birds, their preferred nesting sites, behavior, and food.
See, look at that. Look at all that bonus.
Yes! The press works. Okay, what's all that noise outside? Who's here? Oh, it's my cousins and my aunt and uncle. Okay, so here is Lucille, Countess of Nyx.
Can I please?
But now I know why she's happy.
Okay, I'll just put up. She's 36. She's the Countess of Nyx, Duchess Consort of Merva. Husband Laurent, Duke of Merva. Daughter Charlotte, Lady Merva, age 13. Son Emery, age 9. And daughter Zara, age 7. Ellie's aunt. Thank you. You look well, niece. I'll just 33 and pretty. His sister Fidelia, which was our mother, has now deceased. The rest is fine. Although it's interesting to take note there that he's second in line to the throne of Nova after us.
Right. Murder suspect.
Hi, Lodi, or cousin. Elodie's cousin and third in line to the throne of Nova. Hi, Lottie. I haven't seen you in ages. Will you be staying long? Yep. Mommy said we'd be here all month. Maybe we'll have some time to talk later, and we're more cheerful now.
Yay.
Okay.
No.
So now, what we get to do now for the weekend, since we have no classes during the weekend, is we're able to go to any one of these, and various stuff can happen. The stars indicate that we can talk to someone, so we can talk to our father, we can talk to Charlotte, our cousin, and then there's all these other things we can do which affect our mood. For example, if we play with toys, we'll gain a +1 to yielding, a +1 to lonely, a +1 to cheerful. While if we go walk in the garden, we'll get a +1 to lonely, +1 to cheerful. If we attend court, we'll gain +2 to yielding, +1 to depressed, and +1 to pressured. And there's a variety of other stuff. So, any ideas on what you want to do? Do you want to talk to someone or adjust the mood? Or actually, we can check the mood down here if you want, see how we're doing mood-wise.
She's pretty depressed.
It's going to be expected, although she's less depressed now that her cousin's shown up. So, any ideas on what to do?
I mean, I want to be Master of Falcon, so let's go at the crown and just keep her at a certain level of depression.
Okay, the important thing, I just want to point out one thing. If the moods are all level, like if they're all on the same, like for example, you might take note there, willful and yielding is the same as pressured and lonely, but we're going to be willful or yielding because that gets priority. Like, basically, if moods are equal to each other, the one on the most left will gain priority. That's the way that works.
Right.
Okay,
all right,
so we want
if I
her
go for the crown, yielding will change.
So depression would be, she'll be more depressed if she goes to court. So we're going to do that. Sitting in on court sessions is not fun at all, but it pleases your father and may be important for his future. Okay, so we're going to go. Okay, so let's see. It should be. Yeah, we're still depressed. We've gained some minor. You might note now that whereas animal handling was +1 before, now it's +1.15, and our history is now +0.1, etc., etc. So we've gained some little bonuses due to the fact that we've learned some other stuff. Are we going to go with the same world history and falconry?
Well, I think falcons definitely need attention. But I mean, foreign intelligence sounds pretty fun.
Oh, yes. That'd be intrigue. So we're going to swap the world history to foreign intelligence?
Aye. Let's do that.
Okay. So, intelligence. Newt. Oh, Game Grumps. Anyway, the current Duke of Sedna is 26 years old and unmarried. He might be considered a good marriage prospect for you if you desire stronger ties with the domain of Talas.
Because
I want to rule the fucking world with my falcons. So
falcons. Oh, 2 little bonuses here. Okay. You learn about the fragility of hunting birds and the years of training necessary to develop mastery. Luckily, your royal falconer does most of the hard work for you. You learn about the hood and leather jesses, how and when they are worn, and how to keep them maintained and oiled.
Already a falcon badass.
Oh, what's that commotion outside? Father, what's going on? Ah, Juliana, who's an important character. I'll just take note of this. She's 34, she's single. Her father was Paulus, Duke of Ursul, deceased. Brother is Ignatius, Duke Consort of Mead. But here's an important word, lumen. That is a very important word, and that we will be sick of that word by the end of this gameplay. So, just keep that in mind.
Right.
So, I have come to pay my respects in honor of your mother. You have no respect or honor. It's because of you and your powers that my wife is dead. What? I am a Lumen, as was she, and like every Lumen, I am willing to give my life if necessary to protect our domain. Your line has been traitors for 200 years. I won't have you corrupting my daughter. That is for the Crown Princess to decide. Elodie, your mother trusted me, and I have much to teach you. Now, we have 3 options here. We can send her away, we can arrest her, or we can let her stay. What do you think might be the best?
I think we should let her stay. She's single,
okay.
So.
But we'll have like a marriage between. Oh God.
14-year-old and a 30-something-year-old. Am I getting that right?
God.
Indeed.
That's terrifying.
Oh my God! I think the worst. I mean, they're.
Relax. Don't do anything that might get us copyright. Not copyright. 18 plus. Anyway, let her stay. I want to hear what she has to say. She stays, and we become more willful because of that. As you wish. So now we've gained the option to talk to her now. So do we want to talk to her, or do we want to, do something else? Maybe continue making ourselves more depressed, or maybe talk to someone else?
I think we should definitely talk to the 30-something-year-old single witch lady.
Juliana. Okay.
So, got much magic tricks there?
Oh God. Relax. What is this you wanted to teach me?
Well.
First, I need to know if you have your mother's crystal. What crystal? The source of power for any lumen is a particular magical crystal. Once you've bonded with it, it becomes a part of you as long as you live. The royal crystal has been passed down from ruler to ruler for generations. It belongs to you now, except that the king may be keeping it from you. Do you have a crystal? Of course. She holds out her hands and light flickers above her bosom, and then with a shower of sparkles something takes shape.
Mm-hmm.
You reach out to touch it and it dissolves away into nothing. Oh, it belongs to me. No one can take it from me until I die. You need to find the crystal that belongs to you. Some good information there.
Right.
Okay, one thing I'm just going to point out now. One sec. I've lost my mouse cursor. Connection lost. Damn it. Of all times to do that.
Please excuse us while we are experiencing temporary technical difficulties.
While that's happening, I can be explaining what I was going to explain anyway.
Right. Okay.
For your skills, basically, unless you get the other skills in that subset up to 25, you're not going to be able to progress in a certain skill beyond 50. Just take note of that. So, for example, you're mad into the Falcons. We aren't going to be able to go beyond 50 in Falcons unless we get 25 in the dogs and the horses, isn't it?
I think so.
And this mouse is not working. I'm wondering, can we get a mouse from somewhere else? What about that mouse over there? Sorry about this.
I don't know. I might have to set a mouse trap. Hardy har har. Hardy har har.
Pun.
Oh, the wires.
Okay. One moment and we will be ready.
Okay, now we really are experiencing technical difficulties.
This is the worst possible time this could have happened. Okay, it's plugged in somewhere.
Generally, it needs to be plugged into work. It's a good first step for a mouse.
I'm not sure if this is the correct cable.
We'll soon find out.
Yeah, this is the right one. Let's plug it in.
Success!
Almost got it ready. One sec, sorry about this. I did say that horrible stuff could happen. Okay.
Well, it could be worse. We could have had like a total system shut down and a blue screen of death on a map.
Okay, we're back. Okay,
Yes.
now it's working again. Okay, so I'm just going to check quickly if there's any comments happening. So far, no comments, which, you guys, you should comment if you're there. Like, you should, be telling us, what you think we should be doing, and if we're making any mistakes. Oh, we've already got 2 likes, though.
Do it.
Relax, Ulaji. Okay. No comments yet. You guys comment for it's fine. Okay. No pressure to comment.
No pressure. No pressure.
I know.
Come on, get no pressure to comment.
I'm just checking it. Nothing in the Q&A. Just one moment.
This would be great for some awkward elevator music.
Oh, this would be great for awkward elevator music. Okay, it's loading up, and no questions so far. Okay, so that's fine. We've gotten 2 likes. Yay! Okay, so taking into account what I've been saying, we'll be able to make great progress in the Falcons this time, but after that, you might want to think about having to work in horses and dogs in order to progress Falcons even more, if you want to keep going with Falcons.
Decisions,
okay.
man.
So, are we going to keep going with foreign intelligence? Or... Sorry?
Decisions. There's so much fucking stuff to choose from.
I know, all the choices, right? Actually, I better point out we can't actually learn anything Lumen yet since we don't have our crystal. So, just ignore those for the moment.
Right, okay, well, if she's going to be a Falcon Master, I think she should have some elegance. So, royal demeanor, elegance. And...
Okay, the only thing I want to point out about that is that we're going to be getting a penalty because of her depression. So, instead of gaining like 10, for instance, we'll earn 5.
Right, no, fuck that then.
So, that will happen. Yeah.
Right, okay, let's do dogs and foreign affairs. Let's get intellectuals.
Falcons.
Yeah.
Oh, dogs are foreign.
Dogs,
yeah,
dogs,
okay,
yeah.
That works well. Okay, so the dogs, whoever's foreign affairs, I'm in foreign intelligence. Is that what you're saying, or is there another skill? Sorry, I haven't played this game for a while. Foreign affairs, history. Sorry.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. All good?
Yep. All good.
Okay, cool. You studied the relationship of Nova and its nearest neighbors. The borders have been mostly peaceful in recent years, except for the problems with Ixion in the south. However, trouble may be brewing in Piraeus as well. You visit the kennels and learn about different breeds of dogs.
That would have been the best day out ever.
That would be a good class. Anyway. He loves me not. Lottie, do you have a boyfriend? Not really, I just like to play with the flowers. All of a sudden, the Duchess of Ursel rushes into the garden and points a sword at you. No, not at you. At your feet? Princess, don't move. Now, we have a choice here, but I'm just going to tell you immediately. It does not matter. I'll just take an example. We'll try to hold still, and we failed our composure. We needed a composure of 10 in order to, maintain it. So we want to hold still, but we don't have the composure to hold your position without peeking. You look down where her sword is pointing. There's a snake in the grass. You can't help. You +1 afraid. You squeak and jump back. The snake tenses and prepares to strike. No! Your cousin pushes you aside, and the snake's fangs sink into her leg.
Ha!
Lottie! Too late.
And there's Jordan just going like,
That poor cousin. Anyway, too late. Juliana swings her sword and cuts off the snake's head. What is going on out here? Your daughter's been bitten by a milk viper. They're poisonous. Get a herbalist right away. I will treat my daughter. I certainly can't trust anyone here to keep her safe. I'm sorry. I don't feel good. We will be returning home to Merva immediately. Your aunt has a point. Milk vipers are not native to this area. That snake should never have been here. Someone may have tried to kill you. Will Charlotte be okay? I don't know. So after that, kerfuffle. What do we want to do now? I'm just going to give a quick hint here. That was Juliana recommended that to find out where our crystal might be, or lumen crystal. She recommended we talk to the king. Do you want to follow up on that advice, or do you want to work on foods?
Yeah, I think we should talk to the king.
Okay.
The Juliana, like, instead of telling you to sit still, she could have just fucking swung and killed the snake instantly, Rather than
Yeah, that would have been a
waiting.
better take. Dad, what happened to Mom's lumen crystal? It's in a safe place. Can I have it? No. It's mine! We're more willful now. Meddling with magic killed your mother. I don't want that to happen to you. Once you're crowned queen, I can't stop you from doing anything you want. But for now, you are still a child.
So we have to kill the father. Is that the aim now?
Oh, that's
Oh, okay then. Shank.
that's a bit of a leap. That's a bit of a leap.
That's like Minx. Oh, okay, we have to kill him now.
Oh god.
Do it. Do it.
Oh god. Oh, sorry. Just the extreme to get our crystal back. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. That's fine. Okay. So skills now.
As you do, like.
Yes, we do. Yes. We don't get our way. So, okay. So what stats now? Dogs are horses or foreign affairs, maybe.
I think we should get our
Falcons,
sword.
Actually, and just before we actually do that, I just wanted to point out the fact that if you take a look at the history, since we had already studied world, we got a bonus to our foreign affairs. Now that's only 0.6, but it does steadily increase as we, learn more stuff in that category.
Ah.
So I just want you to take note in that.
Right.
Okay, so swords, and what other one did you want?
I think we should try and keep something in history, just because it's going up. So let's.
Oh yeah.
What's that? Novane or Novan? I can't. Is that a dirt mark on my laptop? Yes.
Oh yeah,
Novan.
Novan. That's the country we live in. It would be the history of our country.
Right. Probably good to learn a bit.
That would be an interesting country a national anthem.
Okay, so sword, Novan history. Cool.
Yep. Just.
Oh, actually, I just thought before we do that, I think it might be important. Oh no, I'll wait till the next week. What I was thinking, since we die so frequently in this, I'm gonna save every 5 weeks, so that once we die, we can go back to a certain point and continue on from that point if we want, trying to learn other skills to make up for what happened. So we'll do that next week. Okay.
Yep. No problem.
So you take up a wooden sword and practice correct grips and stances. You read about the history of your domain. Hundreds of years ago, Nova was the center of a great empire, spanning the length of the western coast as well as a few island territories. Over time, your influence has waned. The castle seems quieter with Charlotte and Emery and Zara and their parents gone. It's certainly not empty, though. It seems like we get more servants every day. I was so worried about Charlotte after that snake bit her. But her mother said she's okay, so I guess it turned out all right. And note that we failed the poison test. So that's quite worrisome. What that basically means is that we don't know what happened to her. We made an assumption, and
Because kids are like that.
yeah. We don't know anything about poison, so we failed that test.
Nah, she'll be fine. She'll be.
Maybe she has a guardian angel.
You see why I hate those pop-ups? You're just like, frick, why didn't I do that? And then it's just like, it niggles away at you, and then you just have to go back again and then research those specific skills for that specific situation. And it gets really annoying after a while.
We'll just keep going for the moment. Maybe she has a guardian angel. Okay. So we can talk back to Juliana now, after our father, or we can work on moods again.
Shit. You make this decision this time round. Because I've already killed one child.
Oh, okay. I'll go for Juliana then.
Yeah.
we don't
wow. Oh, wow.
We don't know if she's dead yet. Anyway, I'll go with Juliana, okay?
Okay.
My father says I can't crystal until I'm queen, so we'll just have to wait. There may not be time to wait. This world is filled with dangers, and you will need the powers of a lumen to fight them. You can't begin training until you have bonded with your crystal. Well, what else am I supposed to do about it? The crystal is probably held under guard in the royal treasury. You are the princess. You should be able to find a way inside. Otherwise, we might have to take drastic action. So I'll wait until I'm older. I'll try to find a way, or what drastic action?
But I've got a funny feeling the drastic action's to kill the king, and that's what our plan is anyway. So
I was thinking the exact same thing.
let's
good.
go with what drastic
So
action?
which one?
The bomb one. Bomb.
Okay. What do you mean by drastic action? Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
See,
Try to reach the crystal. If you can't, come and talk to me again. Yes. Anyway. Okay, I'm going to save now, just in case, well, isn't... Oh, no, wrong one, actually. Menu, that's what we want to do. Save, and we'll go, we'll just call it...
LP Save the Queen or something like that.
LP1, actually, will do. So that's... It says week 4.
Look, it'd be fine.
It says... Oh, maybe it's because we're going into week 5. Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Be grand.
Okay. Okay. So I'm just gonna check the comments again. Make sure that no comments have occurred now. Just check. Okay. No comments so far. That's fine. We have the likes. So, after that, let's see. What skills shall we go for now?
Shit. I genuinely don't know.
Follow your heart, Jordan.
Yes, let your heart guide you.
Okay, right. If it's my heart guiding me and my plan's to kill the king, I say we go with swords again.
We go with swords again, okay?
And poison.
Oh, okay. I see your plan now.
But just don't
Okay,
tell him about
swords. Which one was it? Poison.
it. Yeah.
You practice slow swings to move your blade to precisely marked targets, building up your muscles and control.
Fuck yeah.
The first treatment for most ingested poisons is to purge the stomach by forcing the victim to eat powdered charcoal, which can absorb dangerous substances.
Whoa, man. Whoa.
Yeah, not exactly the most savory thing. Oh, here, just let me shove like powdered charcoal down your throat.
God. Okay. One of the maids approaches for your attention. My lady, and I don't think she's too important, but we'll open her up anyway. Chambermaid, age 18. Single, family owns a bakery in town, has 2 brothers. Alice. My lady, couriers have arrived from the Duke of Sedna. Oh, we finally succeeded in something. We succeeded in our foreign intelligence. Sedna, that's in Talas, the domain to our southeast. They have brought you a letter and a gift. Condolences and the debt of, deeply regret, best wishes. Oh, what a beautiful necklace. Something sparkly will make me feel better. We're more cheerful, but we failed court manners.
Oh,
So, we succeeded in something. We knew who the Duke of Sedna was. That's the way to look at it. Okay. So, we can no longer talk to Juliana or the king, but now we have a new option, to visit the treasury. Do you think we should do that? Or yeah?
Why not? May as well try it.
Okay.
Do it.
Okay.
Oh wow, that failed quite a bit.
Yeah, we failed accounting and presence. You tried to talk your way past the treasury guards, but despite eyelash fluttering, foot stomping, and outright threats, they won't budge.
This is when the swordplay, the falcons, and the poison comes into play.
Okay, so we're still depressed. Okay. Again, skills?
Fuck. Let's go with flattery.
Flattery, let me see. Oh, just to warn you about there, the -2 up there means we won't learn anything if we try to learn flattery.
All right. Yeah, I didn't see the conversation bit there.
Yeah, I'm not sure how it looks on your screen. It's crystal clear to me, but that's because I'm hosting the thing. Is the image blurry to you?
No, I didn't read it.
Oh yeah.
Right. Shit.
Second. Okay.
I think you should choose this time.
Okay, that sounds fine.
Right.
Because we love to do the animal handling so much, we'll train up dogs a bit, and we'll go with maybe a bit more of foreign affairs and history.
Mm-hmm.
Just to know what's happening. So animal handling, dogs, and dogs. 4 years ago, the Duchess of Hellas tried to foment an insurrection in northern Ixion, just over the Galban River border. Not only did that fail, but in retaliation, Ixion pushed troops to the southern Mari, and they are still refusing to leave. You learn about dog grooming and the most common diseases and injuries that dogs suffer from. You learn the standard commands for working with trained hunting dogs and retrievers. As you are walking, you spot a familiar figure in the palace gardens. It's the Duchess of Ursel. Maybe you should go and say hello. Then you notice that seated beside her is a woman in the robes of a priestess. They are very close together, their hands gently touching as they speak. Looks like she's busy. You turn and walk in a different direction so as not to disturb them. At that moment, you notice something unusual. It looks like someone just left the palace grounds by going over the hedge. Was that a servant, a thief, or an assassin? So we can try to climb up to look over the hedge, we can call the guards, or we can run and hide.
Well, you're a master falcon and master in swordplay. Let's fucking climb over the hedge. See who it is.
Okay. We failed climbing.
Shit.
You look around for support, something to climb, but you're not sure if the nearby trees can support your weight.
I didn't think of that.
You run over to a statue and try to pull yourself up onto the pedestal, but it's too awkward to get your feet in place. By this time, whoever you saw is probably gone anyway.
Fuck.
Okay. Well, that's fine. Okay, so we failed to get into the treasury, and we can't talk to anyone now, so we're just left with the moods. So, we have several things we can do. Let's just check our moods first of all. So, we are still very depressed. We are quite afraid, and we are willful and pressured as well.
Uh-oh.
Okay. So, do you want to stick with afraid?
Not really.
Okay. Any mood in particular you want to try to aim for?
Let's do the play with toys, because in that the yielding and the cheerful
and the lonely. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
You spend the weekend holed up alone in your room with your favorite toys. It's childish, but you feel a bit better. Okay, and now she's no longer depressed, she's afraid. So we go from one boiling pot to the oven. Okay, so we have bonuses and other stuff now, and negatives and other stuff. Interestingly, we are now bad in learning the weapons and military and intrigue, but we've gained bonuses to agility and faith.
No, fuck faith. Let's do agility.
Okay, dance, reflexes, or flexibility?
Let's go with reflexes. I feel like that's more important.
Okay, so that's one of them. Do you want to do both in reflexes, or do you want to spread out to something else as well?
Do reflexes and flexibility while she's still afraid.
Oh yeah, okay. Okay, so that reflexes and flexibility. Your teacher walks around you, prodding a finger at you slowly in order to train you in blocking those touches without triggering fear or faster breathing. You learn to relax and evaluate the tension in your body, then to practice the different types of motion available to each of your joints, twisting, shifting, and rotating.
Good.
As you are walking up the stairs, a maid comes running down, holding a towering pile of linen. You swiftly step aside and let her pass. We passed into reflexes.
Ah. Yes.
So that's something. Cool. Okay, we made the right choice. Okay, so are we gonna keep going for afraid or? Yeah, definitely. If we play with our toys again, we're gonna actually stop being afraid.
Okay.
What will we become? I think we'll become cheerful. No, we'll become depressed. We'll become depressed again. No, that's not right. No, +1. What's the other things that gain? Lonely and was it afraid? Yielding and cheerful. Yielding, lonely.
So we'd still be afraid?
We'd still be afraid actually, yeah. But we'd still be afraid. Do you want to play with the toys again?
Shit. It's a hard decision to make.
I know there's so many choices in this game, isn't there?
I feel like we should get her depression up, kind of.
More cheerful?
Yeah, let's play with toys again.
Yeah, that increases our cheerfulness anyway. You spend a week. Oh yeah, it's the same as before. Okay, and we are still afraid. So do we want to continue working on agility?
I think get dance up a bit.
Okay, so 1 in dance. Do you want another in dance, or do you want any of the other agilities?
Let's do another one in reflexes.
Okay, cool.
I don't know why being afraid would get your agility up.
Oh yeah.
Sorry?
I don't know why being afraid would make you more agile, or.
I think it's just because you'd want to try to respond quickly to surprises, etc., etc.
Yeah, I suppose actually that's a good point.
Okay, done. You practice curtsying, standing, and walking across the floor in a graceful manner. You practice with a jump rope to increase the speed of your footwork. You practice solo tennis, hitting a ball against the wall repeatedly in order to train your hand and your eye to react. You may now play sports on the weekends. Oh, cool. There is a man here to see you. He wishes crown funding for a project of his. Remember, the treasury is not unlimited. If you choose to invest, you will have less money to work with later. Your Royal Highness, I have a plan to print books using metal letters which can be moved and reused. I need to borrow 875 lassie to assemble the metal and a factory to mold and cast the type. With this system, we will be able to create new books in a fraction of the time it takes now, and make copies to send all over the world. We failed our production and trade. I don't know much about factories or trade. Would that really be worthwhile? We are not interested.
Imagine if that was Johannes Gutenberg.
I know.
And she just said, "We're not interested in that. We're not going to fund your printing press."
Okay. Okay, let's see what sports does. Sports makes us more angry and less lonely. Do we want to do that, or do we want to still keep working on our cheerfulness?
Angry is the afraid one, right? So it would go up? Yeah.
Yeah, it would. It would go more towards angry, yeah.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Oh, okay. You take to the court for a few games of tennis. Feel the thrill of competition. Okay, we're still afraid at the moment. I think after one more turn, it'll actually move into angry, I think. I'm not too sure. We're still afraid at the moment.
Okay.
Okay, so actually, just while we're at it, Duality, could you check just to check to see if anyone else from the community has responded yet, wanting to join? And I'll just double check to make sure there's no comments.
Well, I don't have a mouse.
Oh, that's a good point. You have no mouse anymore. Okay, it should just the last one there should be Jordan Bradford. I think that's just mentioning the event.
Okay.
No, maybe it's wrong actually. Jordan, could you do me a quick favor and just check the events page just to see if anyone else has commented?
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
So no one's commented on that.
Okay, so no new comments, okay? Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, just checking because we thought for a moment like maybe there was, but we don't have a mouse on the other computer now, so we couldn't actually get that to work.
Did something pop up?
Sorry?
I says, was it something that popped up?
No, it just says that there's an alarm thing, but I can check that out later. Okay, so let's go back to this. Okay, so what skill should we continue with now?
Right. Let's go with meditation.
Ooh. Okay. Just meditation.
Let's go with meditation and lore.
Okay, cool.
Well, we've still got that bonus.
Meditation and lore. You practice assuming a sitting position that allows you to be relaxed and tranquil, without being so relaxed that you are likely to fall asleep. Only a lumen can channel magic, and only with the help of an attuned crystal. The ability to control a crystal seems to be inherited, so crystals can be passed from parent to child, upon the lumen's death. Okay. Banian, Duke of Mari, Earl of Serenitatis. He's age 31, his sister's Bryn, Duchess of Hellas, and his brother is Bennett, Earl Consort of Dis, single. Your Highness, my sympathies for your loss. Even after all these years, I sometimes forget that my own mother will never be coming back. Thank you. However, I must call for your aid. The Ixionite occupation of the country of Imbrium has gone on for too long. Now is the time to push back. Success in foreign affairs. His sister, the Duchess of Hellas, started trouble in Ixion 4 years ago, so they invaded his territory as payback. Failed the military. I don't know anything about the military. I don't want to fight. There must be a peaceful way to settle this. I will send for diplomats from Ixion and try to come to some arrangement. Thank you, Your Highness. +1 to yielding. Your Highness, if I may ask, that necklace you're wearing, where did it come from?
None of your
It was a gift from the Duke of Sedna. Sorry?
This is none of his business. I don't like him.
Yeah, good point. Then you have made arrangements with him? Vale court manners. What sort of arrangements? Your Highness, that is a courting gift. The man wishes to gain your hand in marriage. Oh, I didn't realize.
Every 30-something-year-old wants to marry a 14-year-old.
She's going to become queen, yeah. Anyway.
That's still very questionable, come on.
Anyway, we want to get our anger up again, don't we?
Yeah.
So sports.
Feel your anger.
Take it to the court for a few games of tennis. Feel the thrill of competition. Ah, what are we now? We're yielding.
Oh,
Okay. Just want to check the mood for that.
it doesn't make.
Oh yeah. It's highest on yielding over there now.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll still need to work on the angry bit to become angry. Okay. So we've gained bonuses to royal demeanor, history, and faith. We've got penalty to weapons and lumen.
Okay.
So
Court manners. It seems to be one that's popping up a lot.
yeah, good point. So court manners and
Flattery.
court manners and flattery. You review the correct greetings for guests according to rank and when to extend your hand to another. All nobles expect their due honors. You learn that it's important to make eye contact when saying nice things about someone. The representative from Ixion is here. Be careful. No one wants to give up prizes they have won. You have the full support of my sister and myself, Your Highness. And here is his sister, Breen. She's 33. Her brother is Banion, Duke of Marie, brother Bennett, Earl Consort of this, and she's single. And she's 33. I mentioned that. Let's get this over with. We failed Novan history. Your Royal Highness, thank you for granting me this audience. I'm sure we can come to an amicable agreement. Let bygones be bygones, no? We will forget about your unprovoked attacks on us, and you will transfer the rights to this little province. Succeeded in foreign affairs. It was the Duchess of Hellas who tried to take over part of Ixion's territory, without the support of my mother, the Queen. We can be good neighbours again, without any lives being lost. We failed foreign affairs, and we failed foreign intelligence. So we have 5 options. We can surrender the province, we can offer money if Ixion withdraws. Because we knew that history, we can now offer to punish the Duchess of Hellas. We can bluff or intimidate, or we can execute him.
Well, I mean, what 14-year-old Falcon Master gets the chance to execute someone every day? Shit, I don't know. I mean, offer to punish the Duchess for being such a bitch and invading somewhere else in the first place.
So you think we should go with that?
Yeah.
Okay. Offer to punish the Duchess of Hellas. We appreciate you feel wronged. One of our subjects attempted to instigate a rebellion in your territory. However, she did not have our approval for these actions. If you withdraw your troops, we will punish her. Your Highness! This is the fair solution. You have no right to invade us because of her actions. What manner of punishment were you considering?
Oh.
So we have 3 options. We can make her a commoner, we can command her to marry an Ixionite, or we can execute her.
Well, we come to this point again.
You're mad for executing people.
Or I think you meant marriage, maybe.
I mean, marrying an Ixionite can't be that bad, surely.
One thing to take into account is that since she's a noble and she'll be marrying a foreigner, if she becomes into succession for that province, there is the possibility in the future that it might go over to Ixion.
Oh, fuck that then. Let's make her a commoner.
That's just a possibility. Make her a commoner?
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to kill her.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
still
logical.
single.
+1 to pressure. She will be stripped of her titles and forced to live as one of the common people.
As well as other things.
Your Highness, I must protest. No one will be allowed to benefit from sneaky attempts at stealing land. Not Hellas and not Ixion. Nobody. We failed internal affairs. Very well. We will accept this apology. This is outrageous. And notice that all our titles are gone now, actually. Out! Work in anger?
Shit.
Let's take a look at mood. So, if we move up in anger, we might possibly make her angry this turn. Although I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, because lonely would go down, so wouldn't they be at the same point?
Actually, loneliness apparently only gets affected to a certain point. Right now, all it affects is anger.
Right. I don't know, is there anything else there that would be better for? Like...
Well, that depends what skills we want to learn.
That's true. I want to kind of get willful up.
Willful? Okay.
Yeah.
How can we get willful up? Sneak out will get us a +2 to willful.
Yeah.
You sneak out of the palace to have a little fun. You enjoy your freedom, but your father won't like it if he finds out.
Oh, we're gonna kill him anyway. It doesn't matter.
I'll actually save at this point, just to be on the safe side again. So
Right.
LP 2, LP 1, 2. Okay. So we are depressed again. Interestingly. Okay. So we've got the bonuses we had before.
Oh, we've got
So,
expression.
Sorry.
See, I'm not sure if expression was there before.
The benefit to it, I think it was.
Oh well, we should get let's get instrument and voice up.
Okay. Where was now expression? Instrument and voice.
So she can play violin as she sends others to the execution.
You tap out chiming dyads on a glockenspiel, learning the basics of harmony and rhythm. You practice deep breathing exercises to build up your ability to sustain a note. There are reports that a Keithong has been sighted leaving the Old Forest.
What?
We failed lore and Novan history. What's a Keithong? A beast with the body of an enormous golden cat, a sharp beak, and spikes on its back. Eek! Several disappearances in southern Caloris are already thought to be the work of this creature. What do we do? Should we send hunters? The traditional policy on stray beasts is to hope that they return to the forest and stay there. Hunters are no match for such a creature. You would only make it angry and waste more lives. So, we just let it eat people? Everyone dies in the end. And we're more depressed.
Well, that is a pretty depressing statement. Everybody dies in the end, pats her on the head.
Also, there was a letter for you. Tolerist, the Duke of Sedna will be arriving next week for an official visit. Okay, so working willful again?
Yeah.
Okay. We are still depressed. Possibly because of our father and his comment just there.
What an asshole.
I know. Yeah, actually, if it wasn't for him, we'd actually be willful now. So.
What?
Okay. So we'll be willful next turn if we keep going with the willful. So, what do you want to work on now?
Let's go with internal affairs.
Internal affairs, yeah.
And decoration.
And decoration. Cool.
Yeah.
Decoration and internal affairs.
Yeah.
You discuss the nature of beauty, looking around at landscapes, objects, and people, and comparing their aesthetic elements. Until you have children of your own, your maternal uncle, the Duke of Merva, is next in line for the crown, and after him would be his daughter, your cousin Charlotte.
Oh.
Ah, Your Highness. Oh, actually, this is a new character. Oh, sorry about that. One moment.
Derp.
There we go. He is age 26. He has a brother called Signual. He's single, and he is a noble from the domain of Talais, southeast of Nova. So he's not actually from our country.
Right.
Ah, Your Highness. What a pleasure it is to meet you in person at last. Your description did not do you justice. We failed our flattery. Giggle. I don't know how to deal with handsome older men paying me compliments. You know.
Oh, Lisa.
Oh, Jesus.
I was so pleased to hear that you had accepted my humble offering, a jewel for a jewel, but you are the more precious.
Oh, that's so cheesy.
I know it's cheesy as hell.
I don't like
I
this
hope
guy.
that this is only the beginning of a mutually beneficial relationship. A union between us would bring stability to both our peoples. He really does want to marry me. Do we want to accept his offer, or politely decline?
Well, I don't know him. Why do I feel like I'm the one that's getting married?
You are now entering a civil partnership. Oh, God.
Shit, I don't know. I mean, what do you guys think? Accept his offer or tell him to
Well, he's
fuck
from
off?
another country, so he could be potentially useful. Only thing I'd be concerned with is his lineage. I think that the country we live in, Nova, is a matriarchal society, so the female would always kind of get the succession rights or whatever. But I'd be concerned that maybe it might be wrong in other countries, and there might be some disputes over that. I don't know.
Let's accept his offer then.
Okay.
But if he fucks us over, you know.
So we're more cheerful and willful now. I will be honoured. Elodie, Your Grace, are you not aware that my daughter has only 14 summers? It's my decision. A betrothal only, of course. There's no need for hurry. You have your coronation to plan for, after all. If I might be of service in any way, please send for me. I will be happy to offer my protection or advice. And the king is not happy.
Well, obviously not. If I was her dad, I would not exactly be happy either. I'd be giving your man, I'd be, grabbing the nearest guard to me and, slowly shuffling him over to me.
You keep in mind, guard is an Irish term.
Oh, sorry.
What that means is police. Guard, yeah, you know the term, but we actually call our police Garda. So,
right.
I'm saying it in the context of the game, so guard is a knight,
Oh, you're talking about that. Sorry. Okay, or nearest knight, yes.
But, slowly shuffling him over to me and, whispering to him, get this frickin' freak out of my castle.
That's one way to talk to other nobility.
Well, come on, he's a borderline pedophile.
Oh.
You would be speaking to people like, why do we keep letting people in for my daughter? Why do we keep letting them in this castle? Do they know she's 14?
Yeah, good point. Okay, so just checking the mood now.
Oh, wow.
We're very willful now. Okay.
That's good, I think.
Okay, so if we go to sports, we'll be +1 angry, -1 lonely. If we actually, do we want to stay willful or do we want to aim for something else?
I want to stay willful.
Okay, cool. So, do you want to work that up, or do you want to kind of work anything else while you're at it? I don't think you can do anything really to change it.
If we play with tennis, is it? It'll put lonely up to the middle, and angry will go up 1 as well. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that'll happen. Okay. You take to the court for a few games of tennis. Feel the thrill of competition. Look at that face on her now. Okay. So she's gained a bonus to intrigue, military, and lumen, but she's gotten a penalty to royal demeanor, history, and economics.
Right. Okay. Intrigue. Where's intrigue? So we could go for foreign intelligence. Now that we've just, married this guy.
Well, we've accepted his betrothal. We haven't actually married him yet.
It's coming.
Yeah, it's coming.
And let's go with strategy as well.
Oh, there was one comment.
No, that was me. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Anyway, go on. I missed that last bit.
And strategy as well.
And strategy. Okay.
Yeah.
So, I missed the first one. Sorry.
Oh, lagging a bit there.
Anyway.
What was the first one? Is that what you were asking?
Okay, so military was strategy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And was the other one foreign intelligence, was it?
Yeah.
Okay. You study the strengths and weaknesses of different weapons and battle formations. The domain of Shanjia, across the sea to the west, has been steadily increasing in size and now controls a wide range of coastline as well as most of the navigable rivers. You are requested to stand in judgment. A woman has been convicted of attempted murder and requests the mercy of the crown. This is an important guy. He's the Earl of
Io?
I think it's Io, yeah. Age 33. His mother is Aris, Duchess of Lilia. His father, who is deceased, is Nalin, Duke of Mead. His sister is Corsande, Duchess of Mead, and his sister Charmian, Duchess Consort of Kigal. He also has several younger half-siblings.
Right.
Your Highness, this slattern dares to beg pardon when she admits that she tried to poison my sister under her own roof. Or her own roof, yeah. Which sister? Coruscant, the Duchess of Mead. We failed Novan history. Is she alright? She is unharmed. We caught the culprit in the kitchens before anyone could eat her foul spew. Well, what do you have to say for yourself? It's just that it is. Them devils killed my brother and broke my man's heart. Lied to her, they did. When she went to see why he'd not come back, said he'd gone for a soldier when he never would. He weren't the only one neither. I waited 10 years for my chance to get my own back. That's justice. You see, she's completely unrepentant. Hang her and be done with it. Failed internal affairs. I don't know what this is all about. Either way, murder is a serious crime. But so we can put her to work, imprison her, or execute her.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, she did try and kill someone, no matter what the reason. She's attempted murder, and I think she should be imprisoned.
Okay. You've tried to murder a noble of my domain, and I have no reason to believe you wouldn't do it again. You will be imprisoned for the rest of your life. You'll not have me? All of a sudden she breaks loose from her guards and rushes at you. In your court dress you are unarmed. You grope for a weapon and find only a heavy golden ornament which you hurl in her direction. We fail archery. Your missile flies wide of its mark. Before you have a chance to do anything else, your personal guards step into action, cutting the woman down before she can endanger you. Her lifeless body lies bleeding on your carpet.
Oh shit.
Clean that up.
Oh.
So.
Well,
Wow.
You know, I thought she would have been able to dodge or, like, you know, use the fucking metal ornament as a sword, at least. Instead of just throwing it at her.
Well, I guess she was panicking as well, so we have to take that into account.
Yeah, I suppose.
So now that you've finished studying, what will you do for the weekend? Okay, we still have ones that we want to work on. If we increase anger, we can finally become angry. Should we do that?
Yeah, let's do that.
You take to the court for a few games of tennis. Ah, she's angry now. We gain a bonus to weapons and military. Or we gain a penalty to royal demeanor, expression, animal handling, and medicine.
Wow. Let's do pole arms for weapons.
Which one?
Pole arms.
Pole arms. Oh yeah, there.
And logistics and military.
Cool. Weapons, pole arms, and military. Logistics. You learn about a variety of long weapons, from the quarterstaff to the spear to the halberd and glaive. You learn about the types and amounts of food required for an army on the march, and how long they will remain edible. As you are walking one day in the gardens, you hear a strange sound and look up to see an owl flying overhead. A single dry leaf flutters in its talons. We succeeded in falconry, but failed in divination. An owl flying in the open in broad daylight. That's unusual. I wonder if something attacked it. When you return to the castle, your father is waiting for you. There's a woman here to see you. She wishes crown funding for a project. Thank you for seeing me, Your Royal Highness. I come to you on behalf of the people. I wish to build a hospital where any citizen afflicted with disease can be brought for treatment. Failed herbs and battlefield medicine. Putting all sick people together? Wouldn't that make them die even faster? We are not interested.
What?
Oh my god! I hope you heard that freaking face palm.
What?
Ugh.
I didn't want to do that.
Logic!
It's pretty damn cringing. Oh god. Okay.
Would they die faster? Oh my god. Right.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, I guess if you're 14 and you've never seen hospitals before, maybe you'd think that, alright. But
you would want. you would like not have like any kind of not even common sense. Like if your dad had never told you about like what a hospital was, or like I don't know. I'm assuming we don't know how her mom died.
No, we don't.
But like, assuming that when she died, there was a possibility at least that she was in a hospital of some description, or she might have been privately tended. Actually, now that I think about it.
Yeah, privately tended does sound more likely.
Although, what year is this in? Like,
this is a fantasy
era.
world. There was no Nova.
Well, come on, it's still like set in an era.
Medieval, I'd say.
So in medieval times, at least, putting them together in the one room could actually potentially kill them faster.
True, but anyway, let's just ignore that for the moment.
Yes, please.
Okay. So we have the option of becoming angry or becoming willful.
I think willful's probably better, just because angry was like messing up a lot of the bonuses.
True. You sneak out of the castle to have a little fun. There we go again. And as usual, I will save at this point. You might think I'm overly saving at this point, but there is a reason.
Well, so you said we were going to die a lot, and so far, I think she's been kicking ass.
Yeah, but keep in mind, this is week 15 out of 40. Bonus to... okay, willful. So we have a bonus to intrigue, military, lumen, and a penalty to royal demeanor, history, and economics. Okay.
Let's go again with internal affairs. Let's get that up.
Internal affairs and...
ciphering, I guess?
Ciphering. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
So...
internal affairs and ciphering.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Your maternal uncle's wife, the Countess Nix, claims kinship to the old Merva line, and originally asked your mother for a title to the duchy. However, no one could verify her lineage. As a compromise, your mother created her brother Duke of Merva. Okay, logical.
Created her brother Duke of Merva?
I think what she meant was that she created the title.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I just thought, like, for a minute there, just like, out of nowhere, BAM! There's your brother.
That was an awkward phrasing, in fairness. You practice reading words whose letters have been arranged in reverse order. The simplest of transpositions, which anyone literate can puzzle through if they try, but sometimes useful to hide information. Thig is Nia Ipne. I'm not entirely sure what that is.
Hold on. INPO.
It does mention reverse, so maybe maybe it wants us to go in reverse. I don't know.
It does want us to go in reverse.
I won't bother for the moment anyway. You viewers can pause the video and read that if you want.
Damn it. I'll do that later. I'm curious about that now.
Remember that the Festival of the Good Lady is approaching. There will be public celebrations for the commoners, followed by a grand gala for the nobility. As queen, you would be expected to lead the procession and take part in the ceremonial planting, possibly give a speech. However, since you are not yet crowned, it is not required. It may not be safe to expose you to the public.
Right.
What do you mean not safe? Outside of the castle, you are less well protected. If anyone means you harm, think on it now. Decide later. There's a letter for you as well. It's from Briony. I went to school with her, but she's a couple years older than me. Her mother is the Duchess of Mead. She's complained that her mother still won't let her come home for the holidays. Apparently your Uncle Kevin has been acting strangely lately and shouting at shadows. She's bored and looking for an adventure, but I don't have any to suggest for her. Okay. Wow, we're really willful right now.
Extremely.
Okay. Do we want to stick to willful, or do we want to try changing that around?
I think we should try and get cheerful up.
Cheerful.
Yeah.
Okay. So, let me just check how we can get cheerful up. We can walk in the gardens. We'll become a bit more lonely, but we'll also become cheerful.
That's fine.
A walk in the fresh air helps you forget the burdens on your shoulders. Okay. We're still willful. Yeah, intrigue, military, lumen. Go on.
Ciphering again, just to get that up to a certain point, and naval strategy, I guess, just to get some points on there.
Okay, cool. You practice shifting substitution ciphers, where each letter is replaced by one a few steps further along the alphabet, so that cake and pie become fiddly dee.
What?
Basically, it's like cake and pie go like they move each letter forward in the alphabet by a couple of spaces. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I get it.
So in that case, I think it's like going forward 3 times, is it?
Yeah,
I think that's
D, E, F, and then B, C, D. Yeah.
You practice random substitution ciphers, where the normal alphabet is replaced by one in jumbled order. This is harder to decode, but most people need a written substitution chart to read it or write it, and that chart can be lost or stolen. You have unlocked a new outfit.
Oh.
Oh, sweet.
You learn that the sea is not something you hold. It is something you travel across. Naval strategy ensures your free travel while denying it to your enemies.
What? You learn it, not something you hold. Come on!
What it means is that it's not something that she can act like that she controls. Really, it's a wild temptress. Really.
Well, it's a wild motherfucker. Because if you're not careful, it will fuck you shit up.
That's one way to describe the ocean. Today is the procession. I'm planting for the festival of the Good Lady. Will you be leading the parade? If you have any concerns about your safety, please stay here.
Shit, man. I forgot to put speech up.
The people will recover from disappointment. If we lose you, there is no recovery. So, do you want to lead the parade and make a speech, or not go?
I think we should lead the parade.
If I might pipe in,
Oh,
just for one moment.
Yeah.
I hate to be a downer here, but I'm assuming you're fully aware that you have like literally no points in public speaking. You have very little points in terms of court manners, I think.
we have some court manners and we have some decoration,
But we have no composure either.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if composure is needed for leading the parade.
Well,
We should just give it a go anyway and see what happens.
yeah, okay.
So we gained cheerful, willful, and pressured. I'm not afraid. I'm going to be the best parade leader ever.
Well, let's not get carried away with ourselves, Elodie.
I know, it's cute.
You prepare your best gown for the occasion, then walk slowly through the town with your attendants. It would not be appropriate for you to wear a sword, but you do walk with a sturdy golden scepter that's taller than you are. We failed decoration and we failed elegance.
Fuck.
At the end of the route, you help the priestesses turn over the earth for the new tree to be planted. Then the new life is blessed, and all the attendants join in song. The procession regroups to return to the castle.
Oh,
What's wrong?
like, I would have thought you would have needed public speaking composure and maybe court manners, but like, you didn't need any of those.
I don't think so.
And nobody tried to kill us either.
Yeah, that's new.
Surprising.
Well, has anyone tried to kill us so far? I think the snake might have been.
Well, whoever planted it.
And I don't think anyone else has. Okay. So let's check the mood. Okay. We're gonna keep walking in the gardens?
Yeah. Just a quick suggestion.
Oh yeah?
Quickly. Is that it is 10:30 now.
Oh yeah?
So the stream has been going for about an hour and a half.
Oh yeah, close to it.
Yeah, and we're only 17 weeks through it. So I was thinking if we stop at maybe 20 weeks and then carry this on, in a week's time or whatever, to finish the rest of the 20 weeks, would that work? Or
I don't know. My original intention was to try to like keep playing this until we actually got her to coronation.
right.
But yeah, maybe it is. And plus, There isn't as much. Like I was hoping that someone else, like some other people would show up and participate with us, but no one else has shown up. I might try sending out the invites again just to double check.
Right.
But yeah, I'd say if no one else shows up, we should probably maybe take a break and we can come back to it.
Yeah.
So let me just figure out how to send out the invites.
Will I read out the list of people again?
Oh no! I should have most of them in my head now.
The only thing is, I do agree with Jordan in that it's more feasible, like, do it in 2 parts or more, but 1 part is what we're looking for, because right now, especially with like how few people are in on this, it's a bit unfeasible to try and get it all done in 1 session.
True.
Plus, the editing would be an absolute pain in the ass.
Well, actually, we're not editing this at all. It's going to go as is. So, Arcane Digital Manga. Let me see. I'm just trying to recall. Was it anime?
Hunter Rev.
Oh yeah, Hunter Rev. There we go. XX Mad.
Yeah.
Cynical Noob. And what was the last guest again?
Otaku something or other.
Oh yeah, we can't seem to figure out. Oh yeah, and I need to send another invite to. Yeah. 87. Okay. I'm sending invites off. We'll play maybe for 5 more minutes, and maybe if that doesn't work out, maybe we can. Yeah, we'll probably stop this. I'll save the game again, and it'll. We'll just pick it up again next week. That's how it'll work.
Yeah, because if we finish the other 20 weeks, next week or whatever, then obviously if people aren't busy, again,
Well, it might work easier because didn't one of them mention a graduation party?
Yeah.
There'll be no graduation party next week, so that might work out better. Okay.
Yeah.
A walk in fresh air. Okay.
Wrong screen on.
Oh, wrong screen.
I was waiting for that to happen. It might happen eventually.
Yeah, 2 screens. 2 game screens. Okay. Skills. Let me see. So we are still willful. Let's see. What can we work on?
We should get our shit.
Oh, actually, before we do that, come to think, we can put
Outfit.
on. Yeah, we can put on an outfit now.
Oh.
So we're able to put on a cat suit.
Oh wow, that's not suggestive at all. Oh my god.
That's some outfit.
That's not suggestive at all. Monocle, top hat.
But take note that all of our intrigue has gained a +10 stat boost.
Yes.
So that is a good thing. The suits do give us. I think we get these when all of our skills in that are 25 and over. So, for example, if we get all of our military over 25, then we get our military suit, etc., etc.
Which looks awesome, actually, from the pictures I've seen.
But we've got a bonus to intrigue now, yay! So,
Woot!
So, let's see, what skills should we work on now?
We could get our military up for 2 of them, possibly. Strategy and logistics.
That's a good idea. So, strategy and logistics. Strategy and...
I can't take her seriously in that outfit, man.
I know, I don't blame you. I really don't.
It's the monocle. The monocle fucking gets it.
Yes, that is really what does it. You study the kinds of equipment that soldiers need available, such as bedding, weapons, armor, medicine, bandages, and the tools to repair anything damaged. You study different kinds of transport, animals, wagons, sledges, ships, boats, and boots. You study the effects of battle stress on troops and how morale can turn the tide of combat. You study military recruitment and the importance of training and motivation in making soldiers who can trust and depend on each other.
Cool.
Are you ready for the grand ball? All the nobles in the domain are here to see you, to see their queen. Gulp.
Oh.
You finish dressing and descend the stairs to make a grand entrance.
Oh wow, that's nice.
You didn't get this far?
No.
All around, the rich and powerful pause in their activities to gaze upon you. the ruler of them all. We fail presence, elegance, composure, and decoration.
Shit.
Wow. Seeing yourself reflected in so many eyes makes you want to run away and hide. After a moment, we've increased in afraid and pressured. You force yourself to carry on, but you're sure they've all seen you hesitate. Your father waits for you at the bottom of the stairs and opts to use his arm. The first dance is for us. He guides you gently around the dance floor, never rushing you. It's fun to dance with your father, but the look in his eyes is so sad. After this, you must choose your own partner. There are a number of men who hope to catch your eye. The Duke of You-Kage alone has brought 3 eligible sons, all near your age. But I'm already betrothed to the Duke of Sedna. That does not bar you from dancing. Dance with suitors or refuse.
What do you think?
We've gained some skill in dancing, haven't we? I'm not sure if it's enough, though.
You had 1 session of it.
Oh. I'm not sure if we've... then again, it might look even worse if we refuse to dance at all.
You see, this is the thing. You're kind of between a rock and a hard place, because if you dance with suitors, that's fine, it looks mannerly, but then the Duke of Sedna is going to be like, really?
Not only that, but we probably won't be able to dance that well.
And if you refuse, then everybody else is going to be raising eyebrows.
Yeah. So, we're screwed either way. That's the way to look at it.
This happens a lot in Long Live the Queen.
Right, let's dance.
Okay.
Look
around the room at all your possible partners, which is to say everyone.
Oh my god.
No one may begin dancing until you do. You can pick whom you want, and you will not be denied. So we have 5 options here. We can someone about your age, someone younger than you, someone older than you, someone already married, or someone scandalous.
Oh my god, I think this is priceless. Someone scandalous.
Shit.
I just find it so funny.
Well, I mean, everyone else is older than you, who's tried to make a move.
Yes, good point.
Either someone about... Yeah, let's go with someone your age, because the guy mentioned... your dad, mentioned that the dude brought people in that were your age.
Yes. You approach Linley, the second son of the Duke of You-Kage. He's about 2 years older than you, and he was always nice to you at school. He bows to you with great courtesy, and you begin to dance. Dancing with a real partner feels quite different from dancing with your father. You knew him, knew his steps like a part of you. Now every move is a mystery. We fail dancing.
Oh,
unfortunately, you lose track of which steps you're supposed to do when, and trip over your own feet. Oops.
No.
Yeah, we're failing everything. Between the dances, there is time for the guests to mingle, chat, and sample tiny bites of exquisite food. We fail court manners and flattery. During a lull in the music, Banyan, the Duke of Marie, taps an elegant fingernail against a wineglass, letting the clear note ring out through the room. If I might have your attention, I believe we should offer our compliments to our lovely hostess. Our respect for tradition and the rights of the nobility means that we can all sleep safe in our beds. Our mother entrusted the jewel of her lands to my sister Bryn, a bequest which the princess holds in honor. The blatant falseness of his words grates in your ears. He's challenging your honor in front of the entire assembly.
Don't snap, don't snap, don't stop.
We've failed our composure. I can't let this slide.
Oh.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. We can challenge him to a duel or order his execution.
Challenge him to a fucking duel. Because our swordplay is up there.
You insult my honor. Elodie, no! Whoa, we got an achievement. A matter of honor. And we gained some mood. I'm not sure which ones.
Angry and willful, I think.
You pull off one of your long white gloves and hurl it to the ground at Banyan's feet. I demand satisfaction. Witness that it was never my intent to endanger the royal succession. However, these actions prove that Her Royal Highness is too unstable and too immature to sit the throne. For the safety of our domain, I will accept. The floor is cleared, and both of you change to the more appropriate attire. As challenged party, Banyan has the choice of weapons. He chooses swords. Die! We fail swords. You charge in, swinging your blade wildly, trusting that he would not dare seriously attempt to harm a young woman of royal blood in front of so many witnesses. Unfortunately, you are fatally incorrect. The last thing you see is the expression on Banyan's face. He seems almost regretful. You wonder why, but you don't wonder for long.
Ah, fuck, we're dead.
And we have that pleasant image. God.
Congratulations!
Which
You
one?
now have a doily of a 12-year-old or 14-year-old being brutally murdered.
Yeah,
But our swordplay was high. Like,
No,
Nice.
it wasn't.
How
Was
much
it
were
not?
we?
You only had 2 or 3 classes in it,
Was it 20? Or
roughly.
oh, I thought that was high. I thought 2 or 3 classes.
LED
would
did
be
not
fine.
survive to reach her coronation. Nova would have to go on without her. But it doesn't have to end this way. Make different choices, train different skills, and LED Star may rise again.
Ah, fuck.
And I think can we keep going until we reach week 20? And we'll end there, okay?
Yeah,
Because no one's responded to the invite so far, so do you mind that? Or
that's fine.
cool. Last save I made was week 14. So what we can try is working on swords, and we can try winning that duel. How's that sound?
Yeah, we should. What's up now? See, it's got penalty to royal demeanor and stuff. We need conversation up, do we not? Public speaking and flattery.
Yeah, court manners and flattery, wasn't it? That when we walked in.
Yes. And that isn't being penalised. It's just royal demeanour that's penalised. That's
Right, okay.
composure, elegance, and presence.
Yeah, but we do definitely need to work on our swords in case we get challenged. In case we challenge someone again.
Right.
So,
We should
what
do
should we do?
we do one of conversation and one of swords then.
Okay, cool. So, which one in conversation?
One that we've already got some points on. So is it court manners maybe?
Yeah, court manners is right, and swords. Okay.
Yeah.
Swords.
Yes, swords.
Swords.
As the person of highest rank within the domain, no one may sit at any formal event unless you give them permission, and no one must ever turn their back on you. If they do, you're intended to recognize the insult. And, did we read this already? We may have. I don't know. You drill with a partner, attacking and blocking in carefully timed patterns. Remember that the Festival of the Good... Yeah, we've seen this already.
Yeah.
You can skip ahead, right?
Oh yeah, we can skip ahead. I'm sorry, that's also a new feature they added since then. So, what do we want to work on? If we want to work on our swords and or what was it, public and on
Court manners, was it?
or court manners, yeah.
You
Okay.
don't have to change anything in terms of our mood.
Well, yeah, but like if willful, does that get us an increase in our weapons?
Yes, it does.
Okay. We won't get anything overly improved in terms of court manners, but that's fine.
Yeah.
So, but we kind of want to keep the status quo at the moment. So,
Maybe just do something.
Dungeon.
Careful.
Isn't the dungeon the one with no effects on it?
no,
No,
it changes
it's not.
depending on who's there and who's not. +1 willful and +1 angry. And actually, I'm quite impressed that I only flashed over dungeons once, like, and I think it said no effects at one point. So I mean, kudos to you for remembering that. Let me just see. If you want to keep the status quo, I'd recommend maybe the castle. If we gain lonely and afraid,
Right.
yeah, that should be
Okay.
fine, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
You wander through the parts of the castle where other people rarely visit, but find little except spiderwebs. Yuck.
What about the woman you sent to prison? Where is she?
Dead.
Yeah,
Okay.
she ran at us and our guards cut her down. Remember?
Yeah. How how did I forget that shit?
It happened. It happened.
Flip, I was wrong. It doesn't give you. It gives you bonus to military, not weapons.
Oh crap! So we're okay. We are getting some benefits from them from learning, but yeah, we do. Okay. So we should probably continue working on swords, shouldn't we?
Oh
Yeah.
And we should continue. Maybe flattery. I don't know. What do you think?
Would you think it'd be worth putting both of them on swords just to be sure?
We can't go above 50, since archery and polearms aren't above 25.
Right. Okay, just do swords and flattery then, yeah.
Swords and flattery. You learn that flattering comments have the best impact when kept short. Gushing makes people feel awkward. Wow, this is actual social advice. I can use this. Anyway. You practice moving with a blade, sidestepping, charging, and lunging. That actually sounds like it might be good for the...
That sounds useful.
Today is the procession. Procession.
Skip ahead.
I didn't want to skip ahead too much, just in case it skipped the choices. I don't know. Nothing went wrong with the parade last time. Should we try that again?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, nothing happened, so yeah, we can skip ahead. Okay. And, okay, so willful isn't actually improving our weapons at all, or court manners stuff.
I think angry is what you need to get up to boost your weaponry.
Yeah, that does improve weaponry, but does that impact the court manners?
It does.
Yeah,
It
I think
impacts
so.
everything else. It's like weapons and...
Do you remember that, Jordan? You have a great memory from what I've seen.
Well, I mean, you said that the swords can't go up past 50 if everything else. So
unless we train in those other two weapons.
That's true.
Yeah.
But then, if we put angry up just to get the other weapons up.
Yeah, we won't have enough time before the duel. Good point.
Yeah.
So we just stick with what we're doing for now, mood-wise.
We could. Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much.
So we'll just explore the castle again. Okay. So yeah, we can't improve swords much more. We can try working on our conversation.
Yeah.
How does that sound?
We could just do court manners and flattery again, I guess.
Yeah, that sounds right. We'll go with that. Where was it? Conversation, court manners, and flattery. You learn that it's always better to compliment people for their personality and their choices than their physical attributes. Again, useful real-life advice.
Let me go grab my notebook. Just so
Just like side note for pickup lines.
Yeah.
Just like comment on personality and choices, not physique.
Yes, never say to a girl, she's got whoppers. Anyway. You study rules for formal dining, including the proper utensils for different dishes. As the queen, no one will comment on your mistakes, but they will notice them. Ah, here's the ball. Okay, so I think... I'm not sure if we can... Okay.
Yeah, go straight in.
Let's see if this works any better.
No.
We failed all those. Actually, court manners and the other had nothing to do with them. Anyway, seeing yourself reflected in so many eyes makes you want to run away and hide. Yeah.
I think it's when she was talking to people that the court manner and stuff comes into play.
Oh, good point, actually. Yeah, I think it does. Is court manner plus something else? Was it the...
Oh, there we go.
Oh.
Still failed.
We still failed the court manners.
No, fuck.
Okay.
That's with sewers. Yeah.
And are we going to still go to someone about our age?
I think maybe we should go for someone older to lead her.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Look around for a likely candidate, and your eyes settle on Chain, the Earl of Mima. He's almost 10 years older than you are, and quite good looking, so why not enjoy yourself? Wow, we have a pervy little girl here.
Oh, man.
Why not enjoy yourself? Wait, I should say no more.
He smiles brightly at your approach, and you begin to dance. Etc., etc. We still failed the dancing. Hey! We succeeded court manners and flattery.
Yes!
Hey!
So we interact comfortably with our peers and leaving a wise word in every ear. During a lull in the music, Banyan, the Duke of Marie, taps an elegant fingernail against a wine glass.
That's prick again.
Yes!
Couldn't have put it better myself.
Let's see. Challenge him to a duel again?
Yes.
Okay, let's hope the swords sound better. That last one did sound very good, so... You insult my honor.
Prepare to die.
Yes.
No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die.
Ah! We succeeded in swords.
Yes.
Charge in, but cautiously meeting his blade with your own as you circle, testing each other for weaknesses. Your opponent appears to be in no hurry. His training experience may appear to give him the edge, but you have youthful energy on your side. You may be able to outlast him. Ah, we failed our athletics. Unfortunately, you are not in the most athletic of conditions. Your strength begins to flag. One strike slips past your defenses, then another, and before you know it, you lie bleeding at the feet of the Doku Marie. The last thing you see... Oh, again.
We died again?
We forgot that athletics is actually a big part of fencing.
Yes, we failed our athletics.
No. No.
We put up a better fight, but... Relax, dude, relax. Oh, again. We died. I told you we'd die a lot.
I know, but I thought we
would
would.
More brutal later.
What, the deaths or the difficulty?
The difficulty. Oh. Maybe we'll try one more time, and if we fail again, we'll stop, okay?
Right, okay.
Okay. So we're back to this week again. We could try working on our athletics, but it might be too little too late.
Yeah,
we could always just order him to execute it. Do you think we should try working on swords and athletics, or...?
It's hard to decide, really.
It is. I don't know if it'll be worth it.
I want to kill that bastard, though.
Yes.
I really want to put him
We all
down.
do. Ugh. We should try for swords and athletics then, shouldn't we? That's what we should do.
Yeah. Problem is, athletics is like 3 separate things.
Yeah, I think what it does is it adds everything that you've done in athletics together, but like the overall amount that you have to reach is higher for that.
Okay.
So, we'll try that.
Right.
So we'll work on swords again. Athletics. Running sounds like it might be good for our athletics, so let's try that. We've read this before. You practice walking at a brisk but comfortable pace for a set length of time every day. Yes, we'll skip ahead this time. Whoa, wait, what? Oh, yeah.
That one didn't give you a choice.
Oh, yeah, no choice there.
You didn't miss anything.
Okay. So, let me see. Weapons, we could get a benefit if it's angry, but that will be very short. What we want more is a benefit to athletics.
Yeah.
Which is what?
Did the anger do it? I mean, you play sports and you get more angry. Angry.
You get more angry.
Angry. So, I don't know. Should we try anger? See if that helps?
Yeah.
I mean, we do play sports when we get angry, so maybe... Yeah, I think one more turn and a thing. So, okay, we can do one more turn into swords, which will be what we need. And
climbing.
Climbing. We could use that earlier with that guy spying on us. It's done. You practice climbing up and down fixed ladders. Drive out any fear of heights and learning to move swiftly and surely.
Just don't look down.
Yes. Skip ahead. We'll lead the parade because that's worked out for us every time.
Yeah.
Yeah, once you're actually replaying this, it moves a lot faster. You know, like we can just skip ahead.
Thank God.
Okay, so we want to be more angry. Ah, now she's angry. Weapons and military.
It doesn't have any effect on athletics.
At least it didn't do a penalty. Okay, so we should probably put everything into athletics then, right?
Yeah.
So...
Swimming and some...
Swimming and running?
Yeah. Well, I mean, swimming because it's got endurance, and that's what we lacked in.
Ah, that's a good idea. Okay, let's try that. You get comfortable in the water, splashing around and holding your breath to go under. You practice walking and hopping through the shallows, feeling the difference in resistance that the water applies to your movement. And now we have the ball again.
Round 3.
Oh wow, that's a lot of banners.
Yes, well, we skipped through everything except for the next step. So we're going to dance with suitors again, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Sorry, I accidentally made the choice already. So, same person? Or...
Well, see, I thought going with someone older would mean that they would not let you fuck up, basically. So
Yeah.
I'd either go with someone married or someone younger than you.
Maybe someone married. I don't know.
Would that seem scandalous, though?
Well, there's someone scandalous. Like, apparently there's someone more scandalous than married, apparently. So, I don't know. Maybe younger, maybe.
Just go for whichever.
Let's go with younger. We're probably going to die again anyway.
Probably.
You may be too young to hold a title in your own right, but you are not the youngest noble present. That honour falls to Adair, the young lord of Elath, who is only 12 and a head shorter than you are. Next to him, you look positively adult.
This feels so wrong.
He looks absolutely terrified at the prospect of having to dance with a girl. But the little lord is too well bred to refuse you. Still, you have to be careful not to step on him.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we failed. Okay, and we failed the court manners and flattery, but now we have this guy again.
Kill him.
Challenge to a duel.
Yes.
Do it. So, let's see. So we should win with the swords at least. Okay, let's see how the athletics do. Yay! We succeeded. So your athletic training has toned your muscles and given you the strength to carry on for long periods of time. Tell me there's not something else. Round and round you go. Is it your imagination, or is his movements a fraction slower than they were when you began? One of you needs to win, and quickly. Now is the time to press. What?
Oh, because he's a soldier.
Ah, we're dead again.
Fuck no.
That is 3 times in a row.
Oh, maybe we should call this, done for now. I don't know.
So I can go and cry in the corner.
Oh god. Okay. Yeah. So I guess we'll call it quits for now.
Yeah.
So I'll quit the game for the moment. Okay. We'll have from where we were last time. Okay, we're back. So yeah, that was Long Live the Queen.
She didn't live very long.
No, she didn't. Less than 20 weeks. Okay, so we're going to come back next week. I'm not sure if you'll be here. Will you?
Well, hopefully, because like my aunt from America is coming down next weekend, so it depends on when you're doing it. Like if you're doing it at this time again, it's rather unlikely.
I don't know. We'll see, but hopefully we'll be able to get some more guests for next week. Hopefully we won't die next week.
Well,
you're fine with that, aren't you, Jordan?
Yeah.
Actually, let me just turn this off so now. Yeah, I can go back and forth between you now. So, thanks very much, Jordan, for participating. What are you thinking of the game so far?
It's mental.
It is mental.
It makes me want to go away and download it just so I can kill that little prick.
Yeah.
Come back to it again next week.
Oh, we will come back to it.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll have some, advice on this. So, thanks for watching. I'll do my normal catchphrase, which is don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. I won't say bye-bye yet. If you want to see, the next installment of this Long Live the Queen, subscribe to Immortallium's events if you have not already. Yeah. So, do you want to subscribe to? Do you want people to subscribe to you, Duality?
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Not yet, anyway, because
it's
unlikely I'm going to upload anything, and I certainly don't have anything uploaded right now.
And Jordan, do you want to say what your channel's called again?
It's Naruto Kunjipsi. It's spelled horribly, so I'll post it in the comments soon as.
Cool.
And just click on there.
Okay. So hopefully we'll survive next week. Stick around for the future continuation of this series. I did not think this was actually going to become a series. I was hoping to get it all done in one night, but that's fine with me. I have all summer. So, thank you all guys for watching, and we're gonna stop now. Okay. So, looking forward to seeing you guys next week, and bye bye.
See ya.